Top 5 reasons being an electrician sucks in 2025. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something a little different, a little controversial. I've talked to a lot of tradespeople over the years, plumbers, carpenters, welders, you name it. But there's only one trade that keeps coming up in conversation for all the wrong reasons lately: electricians. Now look, before the comment section explodes with angry Sparkies ready to light me up, hear me out. I've got mad respect for electricians. Seriously, y'all are dealing with invisible death that can fry you in seconds. That takes balls. But I've been talking to electricians across the country for months now. The apprentices, the journeymen, the master electricians who've been in it for 30 plus years. And they're all saying the same thing. The job just ain't what it used to be. So today we're breaking down the top 5 reasons being an electrician in 2025 might actually kind of suck. This isn't some bull I made up from views. This is real talk from real electricians who are living this reality every damn day. Please smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Let's get into it. Reason number 5, the technology is changing too damn fast. Remember when being an electrician meant you needed to understand voltage, amperage, and how to bend conduit? Those were simpler times, man. In 2025, that's just the beginning. Now you've got smart homes with proprietary systems that change every 6 months. You've got solar integration with battery backups and each have their own quirks. You've got EV chargers, home automation, security systems, networked applications. It's a totally different game. One electrician I talked to, let's call him Mike, has been in the trades for 22 years. Last month, he got called out to a simple outlet installation. Turns out the homeowner wanted to integrate with their smart home system and work their solar setup and be able to prioritize charging their electrical car during off-peak hours. Mike told me, "I used to be damn good at my job. Now I spend half my day reading manuals and watching YouTube tutorials just to figure out how to make different systems talk to each other." The worst part? The manufacturers keep changing shit. What you learned last year is already outdated. And guess who doesn't want to pay that extra time while you figure it out? The customer. They think you should just know all this stuff already. Even the young guys coming in who are tech savvy are struggling to keep up. It's like drinking from a fire hose that keeps getting turned up higher. Reason number 4, the physical reality is catching up with everyone. Let's be honest. We got into the trades partly because we didn't want to sit in an office all day, right? We wanted to move, to build things, to use our hands. But electricians are paying a price for that mobility. I was talking to a journeyman, we'll call him Dave, who's only 37 years old. 37. And he's already had 2 shoulder surgeries from years of working overhead, pulling wire through ceilings. His knees are shot from crawling through attics and crawl spaces. His back spasms if he bends over too long. And he's one of the lucky ones. Here's what nobody tells you about being an electrician. You're basically a contortionist who carries heavy shit in awkward positions all day, threading conduit through walls that weren't designed for it, squeezing into attics in the middle of summer when it's 130 degrees up there, kneeling on concrete for hours. Your body keeps the score, and eventually it starts calling in the debt. The old timers I talk to, the guys in their 50s and 60s, almost all of them have some combination of blown out knees, chronic back, hand and wrist problems, hearing damage from job site noise. One master electrician told me, "I made great money over my career and I'm spending it all on medical bills now." That's the reality that Instagram influencers don't show you when they're posting about that sweet electrician money. Reason number 3, the pressure is off the charts. Being an electrician has always carried responsibility. You do it wrong, and best case scenario, something doesn't work. Worst case, someone dies. A house burns down. People lose everything. That pressure has always been part of the job. But in 2025, it's on a whole new level. Every electrician I've talked to says the same thing. Schedules are tighter, budgets are smaller, and everyone wants it done yesterday. Contractors are squeezing timelines to stay competitive. Homeowners have watched too many renovation shows where a whole house gets rewired in 30-second montages. Nobody understands how long quality electrical work actually takes anymore. I was talking to an electrician in Chicago, let's call her Sarah, who said her company gives her 4 hours for a job that realistically takes 6 to 7 hours to do right. So what are her options? Rush and cut corners? That's dangerous and unprofessional. Take the time needed and get chewed out by the management? Work through lunch and stay late? Unpaid? All terrible choices. All reality for electricians today. And then there's the codes and the regulations, and which gets more complex every year. Miss one detail and the inspector fails you. Now you're behind schedule and over budget. The mental load is crushing people. The anxiety of knowing you can't make mistakes, but also being pushed to work faster than is safe. One electrician told me he's got literal nightmares about missing something crucial on a job. He wakes up in cold sweats thinking he forgot to secure a ground wire that's going to kill somebody. That's the weight these men and women are carrying every single day. Reason number 2, the customers have lost their damn minds. I don't know who needs to hear this, but watching YouTube and scrolling TikTok does not make you qualified to tell electricians how to do their job. Yet, here we are in 2025 with every homeowner thinking they're an expert. One electrician, we'll call him Carlos, told me about a customer who tried to argue with him about how to wire a 240 volt circuit because they watched a DIY video. The same customer then complained about the quote being too expensive when it was actually below market rate. This happens constantly now. Customers expect materials at pre-pandemic prices. Not happening. Work done on their weird schedules, nights and weekends. Instant availability, like you're sitting around waiting for their call. Perfection. Fair enough. Rock bottom prices? Not fair enough. And thanks to online reviews, one unhappy customer can damage your reputation forever, even if they were the problem. An electrician in Florida told me he had a customer leave a 1-star review because he refused to do something that would literally violate code and be a fire hazard. The customer didn't care. They just wanted it done their way. Even worse, the expectation of being available 24/7, like you don't have a family or a life outside your work. One electrician showed me his phone, 37 missed calls on Easter Sunday for emergencies that were mostly just tripped breakers. The customer-electrician relationship has fundamentally changed, and not for the better. And now for the number 1 reason being an electrician in 2025 sucks. The money just isn't keeping pace with the bull. Let's talk real numbers. The average journeyman electrician in America is making between $25 to $35 an hour. That's around $52,000 to $73,000 a year before taxes. Is that bad money? No. Is it risk your life daily, destroy your body, deal with impossible customers, and keep up with every change technology money? Hell no. Especially when you look at what that money actually buys in 2025. Housing costs have exploded. The average home price is up 43% since 2020. But electrician wages? Up maybe 15 to 20%, if you're lucky. One master electrician in California, 20 plus years experience, runs his own crew, told me he can't afford to buy a house in the same neighborhood where he wires $1 million homes. Let that sink in. And the math gets worse when you factor in tools, which ain't cheap, vehicles. Have you priced a work van lately? Licensing fees and continuing education, insurance, because your body is your livelihood, the physical risk, the stress, the liability, the skills required, the compensation just isn't matching up anymore. Meanwhile, some kid who knows how to code is making $120K working from home in their pajamas with unlimited PTO. Don't get me wrong, electricians aren't starving, but the risk to reward ratio is getting harder and harder to justify. Now look, I know this video probably sounds negative as hell, and maybe you're thinking I'm just hating on electricians. I'm not at all. The electrician trade is still one of the most respectable careers out there. It still offers stability that a lot of jobs don't. It still provides an essential service that society literally cannot function without. And there are electricians out there killing it, making great money, love what they do. But we need to be honest about the challenges of the trades in 2025, because I talk to too many young people who think they're going to walk into an apprenticeship and be making 6 figures in a few years with no downsides. That's not reality. The reality is that being an electrician is hard. It's demanding, physically, mentally, emotionally. It requires constant learning and adaptation. It tests your patience daily. And for the growing number of electricians I talk to, the rewards aren't justifying those demands anymore. The silver lining. Every challenge creates opportunity. For the electricians who can adapt to the new tech, who can specialize in emerging fields like renewable energy integration or advanced building automation, there's serious money to be made. For those willing to teach the next generation and share their knowledge, there's a whole new career path. The trade isn't dying, it's evolving, and evolution is painful but necessary. So here's my advice. If you're considering becoming an electrician in 2025, or if you already are one, specialize. Find a niche that interests you and become the go-to expert. The generalists are the ones feeling the squeeze the hardest. Protect your damn body. Invest in the best tools that reduce strain. Take those extra minutes to set up properly. No job is worth permanent damage to the only body you've got. Value your time. Stop working for free. Stop letting customers or bosses push you into unsafe rushes. Build direct relationships with customers who respect what you do. Fire the ones who don't. Never stop learning. The electricians who are thriving are the ones who stay ahead of the technology curve. The electrical trades will always be essential. It will always provide opportunities. But the path to success in this field doesn't look like it did 20 years ago, or even 5 years ago. The rules have changed, and only electricians who recognize that are going to thrive. That's my take on the state of electrical trades in 2025. I know some of you are going to disagree with me, and that's cool. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are you an electrician facing these challenges? Or are you crushing it and think I'm full of shit? Either way, I want to hear from you. If you found this video helpful, do me a favor and smash that like button and subscribe for more content like this. It really helps the channel. And if you know someone who's thinking about getting into the electrical trade or someone who's in it and feeling these pressures, share this video with them. Sometimes just knowing you're not alone in your struggles makes all the difference. Next week, we're talking about more trade stuff, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. As always, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.